Elementary Nanquan. Nanquan Foundation Routine Number 2. Section 1 Movement 1, 2, 3 and 4. Detailed instruction. Movement 1. Mabu shuang chia chiao, horse stance double resect palm. Left foot steps to the left with both knees bent and form a horse stance. Both arms rotate inward, pressing down to the front. Transform both fists into palms with the palms facing downwards and fingers pointing at each other, then position them in front of the hips. Look to the front. Keynotes: execute the resecting palm only after the linear shift of the left foot to form horse stance. The elbows should be slightly bent, and the force and contact point should be at the ulnar side of the forearm and edge of the little finger. Teaching cues. Emphasize the inward rotation of the arms and the points of contact and force exerting point during coaching. Detailed instruction. Movement 2. Ma budan ji shuang pan chiao, horse stance double outward circulating forearm / outward coiling bridge with index finger palm. 1. Transform the right palm into an index finger palm and move in circular motion to the right from the left, upwards in front of the face. Place the index finger palm at eye level in front of the body on the right side with the palm facing forward and the index finger pointing upward, with the right arm slightly bent. Look at the right palm. 2. Transform the left palm into an index finger palm and move it in circular motion to the left from the right, upwards in front of the face. Place the index finger palm at eye level in front of the body on the left side with the palm facing forward and the single finger pointing upward, with the left arm slightly bent. Look at the left palm. Keynotes: while the right index finger palm starts to circulate upwards, the left index finger palm starts to circulate towards the right. Keep the shoulders relaxed and elbows pointed down, pivoting on the elbows. Teaching cues. Teach single-arm coiling bridge first, and then teach the combination and coordination of left and right coiling bridge. Detailed instruction. Movement 3. Mabu shuang chinchiao tuaiji, horse stance double sinking bridge / downward forearm press and index finger palm push. 1. Bend both elbows and lift them up to shoulder level. Place both index finger palm behind the side of the head, with palm facing up and finger pointing backwards. Focus on the left hand / elbow. 2. Sink both elbows downwards via the front and jab to the back with both elbow bend. Place both index finger palm at both sides of the waist, palm facing down and finger pointing forward. Focus on the right hand. 3. Push both index finger palm forward, with the face of the palm facing the front, fingers pointing up, both at eye level. Focus to the front. Keynotes: both arms need to maintain a certain level of muscle tension while executing the sinking of elbow and pushing of index finger palm, so as to demonstrate the effect of slow and steady execution of force. Teaching cues: teach sinking / downward press of bridge / forearm and the finger pushing palm separately, then combine the two moves later. Maintain certain level of muscle tension while pushing the finger palm forward and accelerate the speed and power when the arm is near full extension. Experience the process of transmission of force from slow to fast coherently. Detailed instruction. Movement 4. Mabu shuang biao tiao zhang, horse stance double spearing palm and flicking palm lift. 1. Lift both elbows up above shoulders, with both index finger palm placed at the back of the head, face of the palm facing upwards and both index fingers pointing back. Focus on the left forearm. 2. Sink both elbows downwards via the front and jab to the back with both elbow bend. Place both index finger palm at both sides of the waist, palm facing in and finger pointing forward. Focus on the right hand. 3. Transform both hand into palms, lifted to the chest front and spear forward at shoulder height, with both palms facing each other and fingers pointing forward. 4. Flex both wrist inwards, tilt and lift both palms upward, face of both palms facing front left and front right respectively. Fingers pointing upwards at the height parallel to the mouth. Keynotes: spearing of the palms must be fast and powerful. Flex the wrist and flick the palms immediately once the force reaches the fingertips. Teaching cues: teach the techniques of spearing palm first, then follow by lift and flicking palm. Combine the two techniques together to a complete form later. Complete demonstration.